Hi, I'm Steven. I'm 36 and I was born during the AIDS epidemic. Let me take you back to where it started for me. I was raised by my grandparents and my uncle here in Brooklyn, and I was raised as a normal child, as any other New Yorker, a black kid in Brooklyn, Jamaican parents. So if you know about Jamaican parents, they can be pretty strict. Uh, just going to school, making friends, and we decided to move into a bigger house, making friends there as well. And things were pretty normal, besides me going to the doctors every other month and taking a pill once a day that I didn't really know about, nothing about. I was told it, it was the vitamin, and things were pretty great. Just being a normal kid in New York City, making friends, learning about myself. I came to the age of, I believe, 14, 15, and I started to wonder why. Why was I taking medicine all the time and going to the doctors a lot? So it dawned on me to think about it because I thought everyone was doing this. I thought this was just a normal thing. I just one day decided to ask my dear grandma about why am I going to this doctor's office taking blood every other month and why am I taking pills? And she decided to have this conversation with me, and she told me that my mom gave me HIV, and that's how she said it. And she gave me a little background about what happened because certain things when growing up, such as visiting her during the summer times, I didn't understand why I wasn't living with her. So basically, what happened was my mother got sick and she wasn't able to take care of me. So my grandma, I love her, she came and saved me while my mom was sick. Mind you, she winded up in the hospital. That's how sick she was, and wasn't able to do much. So my grandma was there to make sure I was good, and thank goodness she took care of me. So HF has a thrift store that they own. They own several thrift stores around the U.S., and I decided to be a cashier at this store called Out of the Closet in Brooklyn. And that was my step foot through the door. Even though I wanted to be a counselor, my mindset was like they had a position open, but it was filled. And in knowing, heck, that person was gonna move. But I thought in my head maybe while being a cashier, and I don't regret being a cashier at all, that this person would possibly either, get promoted or they'll leave the company, and then that would be my opportunity to be the tester that I always wanted to be. God has strange ways of working. He does. So I did eventually leave out of the closet to take care of my grandma because she needed me. She took care of me, so it was my time to step up and take care of her. So I left the company in good hands, and that was my time to spend with my grandma. We went everywhere together, going out to eat, going out to this place, etc., just spending a lot of time with each other. Unfortunately, she did pass away 3 years ago, that broke my heart because my grandma was the person that saved me. She was the one who found out that my mom was HIV positive. And she was the one who took me in. If it wasn't for her, who knows where would I be? I could have been adopted. I could have been raised somewhere where people didn't really care at all. My grandma passed away 3 years ago, and I took another year off, just to recuperate and get myself together. And God works in mysterious ways. I'm gonna say it again. I got a phone call from my old coworker. He's a boss as well, for opportunity to work as an HIV tester. So it wasn't full time, but it was something. And then I spoke to myself. I said, am I ready to go back to work after all of this that has transpired? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this because this is the opportunity that I've been waiting for. And I told him yes. I got an interview. It was easy because I already knew him because I already worked out of the closet for 8 years. So it was pretty easy. And I got hired. So now, today, I'm 2 years in as now a full-time HIV tester at the HF location in Brooklyn. And what I do is I'm a counselor, I'm an advocate, I'm a spokesmodel, and just guiding people every day that comes into my office that needs to be tested, and just a support system to those individuals in however way I can, whether they're in need of healthcare or they're wanting to use some type of prevention, which is PrEP or PEP, or something new, which is DoxyPEP, and just giving that direction. Most people feel that I'll speak about my HIV status every time I speak to someone, but I don't. I know how I am. I'm in control of my HIV, and it's more so about the client, especially if they're newly diagnosed. So it's all about them and not more about me, and that's why I'm a spokesmodel. Thank you.